So a few years ago, I had this guy come to me who wanted to know if he was a shaman. His mother is a psychic here in town, and she really felt that he had the gift to be a shaman. So I agreed to meet this young man at sunrise. He drove all the way from California to come meet me, and we met early in the morning. After evaluating him, I could definitely tell that his spirit was restless and that he was not at peace. And what I really liked about this young man was that he told me what was going on with him, and he was very honest. So after 3 hours of ceremony that he couldn't sit through and hearing his past and talking to the spirit world, what I uncovered was that he was not a shaman. And the voices that he was experiencing and the things that he was going through were actually trauma related. So during shamanic training, that's the first doorway, is to see, are you being called by the spirits to do this healing work? And if you are, then we have to train you so that you don't go crazy while you're doing this work. And so this young man had experienced so much trauma early on in his life. He had went to prison because of these voices telling him to do negative things and break the law. And he so badly wanted to know if he was something special. And a lot of people have this same thinking of, if I'm a healer, if I'm a shaman, or if I'm something, then that will give me purpose and I will be special. However, the shamanic path is not like that. The healer's path is definitely not like that. It's a path that chooses you. You don't choose it. And most shamans and healers wouldn't choose this if their life depended on it. It's the last thing that most people would want to choose because it's such a hard path. You have to make a lot of sacrifices. You have to stay clean and pure. And what normal people do in the world, you don't get to do. And just because you're experiencing visions and voices, it doesn't mean that you are being called by the spirits. And this is why we have ancient practices and tests and initiations and evaluations, so that we can see with 100% accuracy if someone is being called to the path or if there is something else that's happening. Spirit possession is real, and unresolved trauma is the doorway into spirit possession. This is why you need a good teacher.